Okay, YouTube, it's Nilfoot here, and I am going to do a quick playthrough of the beginning of 7 Days to Die. Hopefully we will get you up to speed here. I'm not going to go through options and that sort of thing. We're just going to create a new world and jump right in. So we will go to New Game. We will have to create a game name. I am going to change this to single player. Difficulty we will leave on Scavenger, which is the lowest, as you can see in the list here to the right. That will preset most of the options here, well actually all of them, and it will set them to very good levels. There are quite a lot of other options that you can go through, and perhaps I will in another video. Anyway, for this one, we're going to go ahead and start. Now this is Alpha. It's Alpha 8.6. There are some optimizations that would still need to occur. We'll notice some slow loading times, possibly even frame rate skips. Even on the computer I have here, I imagine we'll see some frame rate skips, but they will iron that out. They are aware of it. But all in all, it's a very pleasant experience. I've actually enjoyed my time in 7 Days to Die. Don't think I've quite made it to 7 days yet. Not due to anything the game has done, but just due to wanting to start over and over again. Alright, so here we see some of the things that they plan to add, and we will press enter to get right in. The map is not randomized, but your location is. So here we can see we've started in the snow ice area. If we hit M, we will bring up our map. Now we can zoom out. We see we've started in the upper right-hand area, northeast. The snow is actually not a bad place to start. We run across some blueberries and things. Okay, so what do? We've just logged in and we've got nothing. There is some food down here in our bar. We see a jar of water. We see some bandages. One of each, and we have no clue what to do, right? So wherever you log in, you will see trash or trash piles. You will want to take a look at those. That one was feathers. That's nothing. If you run across a cooler, perhaps the cooler will have something good in it. Let's see, like we picked up a potato and some soup. So this is what you're going to want to do right off the bat is loot, hopefully, some food. Some more water, very important, and gunpowder is what that other item was. Trash, we do not need a hubcap. Let's see what's in the car itself. Oh, we see we just pushed the car a bit. We don't need an air filter. Okay, so once you've looted and you feel like you've gotten a few cans of food, maybe even by killing a zombie, which we'll do here in a minute, we can see one out there in the distance at my cursor, you will want to make up some tools, which primitive axe and a club will be your first bet. To do that, you'll want to grab some grass. You're really only going to need one thing of grass. We can see it floating on the ground. And we will need to grab sticks. We're getting surrounded by zombies, as you see by looking at my radar in the lower left. We're also going to need a rock. We're going to need a total of 6 sticks. So you just look around. Twigs, sticks are usually pretty obvious. And I think I will punch one zombie so you can get an idea. Oh, that screamer. Is that a screamer? That's a spider zombie. He has seen me. And you will see that it's not very difficult, at least on this level, to kill them, even without a tool. And like I said, this might actually be a good source of food at the beginning here. Let's see if this one, that one was not a good example. Alright, so we are going to continue. We're still on a mission for these sticks. While I'm getting sticks, I can go over the radar in the lower left-hand corner. You'll notice green, which is your food, obviously. Has a fork and a knife there. You will see right below that is blue, indicating water. Oh, look here, we've gotten some blueberries, which are a good source of food. Well, not good, but they will get you by. You will also, that's grass, not twigs. You will also notice in the upper right-hand area down there, the compass is red. That's your hit points. You take some damage, that's going to go down, obviously. And the blue below that is your energy or stamina. As you punch or fight or sprint, that goes down. When it goes all the way to the bottom, you will slow down or cease actions. Your character will let out a big sigh. But all you have to do is set for a little while, and that will go right back up. Let's see, I think with those 2 twigs, we're going to have the 7 that we need. Actually, I have not been counting, so I'm guessing. We'll see here. Well, we'll hit I, bring up our inventory. We have 8 twigs. We have enough. So, right off the bat, we can see there's a zombie close to us, but he's green. He has not noticed us. We will craft our grass into plant fibers. Okay, and now we want to craft our small stone into a sharp stone. Stones are everywhere. You'll pick up a ton of those. We can see here that our various menus have numbers beside them. Like, for example, ammo and weapons is a 1 out of 12. That means I can craft 1 item out of the 12 that are in this group, and it is the wooden club. If we select wooden club, it'll give us the recipe. So we will put down our sticks, we will craft, and in 2 seconds we will have our club, which is actually not a bad, decent weapon. It's much better than your fists. The last thing we want to craft is a tool. This stone axe. We can see our recipe for it right here. So 1 more stick, we put down our plant fibers and our sharp stone, we craft, then we have our stone axe. The axe can actually be used as a weapon as well, but it's rather slow. You would not want to do that if you have a choice. But it can be used to break the trees and to break rocks. Once you've done what I've just done, you've really accomplished the basics. Let's go over here and pound on a zombie with our new club. Oh, this is a rather nasty zombie. He's going to take a lot of hits, maybe 20 or so. But as you can see, we can hit him much faster than he even has a chance to hit us. If you were doing this with the axe, it would be too slow. He would get hits out on you. Let's see if he had anything. He had nothing. And this zombie over here looks like he might be a lumberjack. Yes, he is. But we can knock him down pretty well here. If you're playing on a higher difficulty, this is not going to be as easy as I'm demonstrating here. If we look at the left above the compass, we can see now that we've taken our primitive club down about halfway, 40 out of 75. We can repair that with the twig that we have left. Each twig or stick is going to do, I believe, 10. He's 40 of 75 right now. Now 50 of 75. So you don't have to craft it back from the very beginning. We'll pick up some blueberries here. But it takes almost as many twigs, sticks to craft it, so it's not really going to matter. The last thing I want to show you with our axe is we will want to break the stones here. You will see these large stones everywhere. As you can see, there's a couple more off in the distance there. This will get you your basic resources that you're going to need to really progress any further, such as iron and lots of coal. You will want to keep an eye on your radar as you're doing this. Right now there are no zombies around us. Almost done here. Alright, so what all did we pick up? Good question. We picked up lumps of coal, good for fuel. We picked up potassium nitrate, and iron fragments. Those basic resources are going to be they're going to get you everything else. The iron fragments you'll produce molds with, which maybe I will go over in another video, but that's beyond the scope of this one. One last thing is to chop down a tree, which eventually, quite obviously, you will have much better axes, even all the way up to a fire axe, which will take these trees down much quicker. And a fire axe does quite a bit of damage to your opponent as well. You will notice that my food and thirst have not gone down very far here, but if in doing this they have, it's very simple to select the food or water, and you simply right-click on it to drink one. You'll see that I had a little bit of thirst and it's now back replenished. If you find yourself running low on food, then you would probably at this point either need to go onto a mission to kill zombies, continue running around to find trash piles in like the car in front of me that may have food, or find a building. If we bring up our map, we will see there's a building south, west of me. There's one here, one directly west. Those will quite often have some food supplies as well. Anyway, the tree that I just chopped down provided us 8 logs. If we go into our menu, we will see that we can actually make supplies with that. If we cut it like this, we will have log cabin wood. You can see that this is taking 2 logs and producing 8 log cabins. This is your very basic building block, which is actually not bad. It's pretty durable. You'll find good use for that. So you select it, and if you've gotten enough of them, build you a building. Maybe put a ceiling across it, and you can craft a door as well. It's actually not very difficult using the crafting menu system. The door's right in there as well. And this would be perhaps your basic structure for the night. I would actually recommend, though, that you find a building somewhere next to where you are, maybe next to water, like this one might be good. Take over the building, clear out any zombies, use logs like I just laid to perhaps jam up the windows, and that would be probably a better base than trying to build one from scratch. Anyway, that is the very basics. That will get you in probably past your first day or two, and maybe we'll do a couple more videos about what you should do on day 3 and day 4, or maybe even the end of day 1 if you happen to have a really good start. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and catch another video later. Thanks. Bye-bye.